Hey everybody, welcome to the Great STEM Show with Jeff Epps. And today, guys, I've got a treat for you. We are here at Plastek here in Hamlet. I have Mr. Aaron Dorrell, General Manager, and I have Mr. Keith Mims, Operations Manager. Okay, in case you didn't know, General Manager, the man in charge. Okay, he's the head guy. This is the guy you want to strive to be, the boss. And Mr. Keith Mims, second in command. So, hey, when this guy's not running things, he's running things, but they're probably running things together all the time. Guys, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Let's dive into this. So, what do you make here at Plastek?
So we are an injection molder of consumer products that are used around the world, and specifically in North America, we do deodorant sticks for Unilever.
Well, you know, that's pretty interesting because on my way here this morning, I forgot to put on my deodorant, so I had to run back in the house and put it on. And I have, you know, I use, I think it's Speed Stick. So.
Oh, okay. that's made in Erie.
That was not us.
So I put my Speed Stick on and then went and jumped back into the car. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you put on deodorant every morning, chances are the container that you use is probably made by these guys.
Yeah.
Excellent. So you make, so continue on. What with regard to what you make?
So our injection molded parts are individual components that then have to be assembled. And we have to assemble them at a very high rate of speed in order to make them as economically as possible to sell to our customer. So there can be anywhere from 5 to 7 different components that go together in a deodorant stick.
Wow.
So here at Hamlet, we make over 3 billion individual parts a year.
3 billion.
That get assembled.
Billion.
Yes.
So, gentlemen, what are some of the key tasks involved in your production process when you're making these things?
Well, obviously, part of it is the actual making of the individual components.
Okay.
In that, we have to have people that have the technical knowledge to understand that they're making a good part. We have to have people that have the technical knowledge to know that we've made a good part. Okay. And so then we can go ahead and pull that together through an assembly operation and check those components as they're being assembled. Because obviously when you get 5 different components or 7 different components together, you can have a problem at any point in time.
Sure.
And some of those things we'll explain as we go on the floor and walk through so that you can physically see it and what those conditions might be. So those are the things that happen. So we have to have people that have that skill level from a molding point of view, from a quality point of view,
sure,
and then assembly point of view, and then warehousing to handle the whole thing.
Excellent, gentlemen. Excellent. So, all right. So let's change over to. So, what are some of the qualifications and expectations that you have here at Plastek with regard to hiring new employees? Someone wants a job here. What are your expectations and qualifications for that employee?
Well, obviously there's several different roles that we have within the organization, and there's different skill levels that we look at from a maintenance point of view, so that we have different components of machinery that talk to each other. So we have different requirements based on that, down to literally turning a wrench, changing oil, as simple as that. So it can be you come in with a basic mechanical skill level,
sure,
that I've worked on my car or I've fixed things at home,
wow,
or whatever, and then we can help train you or develop your skill level to be able to get to that point of working on the machinery that talks to each other.
Sure.
Okay.
Sure.
And that's part of our partnership with RCC in working with them and helping us and help the employee get to that skill level. Because it's a win-win-win. RCC wins, Plastek wins, and the employee wins.
Sure.
Because they're better for it at the same time.
All right, so what new skills do you encourage your employees to learn? If they were going to go back to RCC to gain knowledge of a new skill, what types of skills would you encourage them to pursue?
Problem solving and the scientific method. Those are two of the ones that I really look for whenever I'm interviewing.
The scientific method. I do believe you learned that in middle school. I think you need to be paying attention now. Keith just said it. The scientific method. All right, so, and why those skills, Keith?
Well, we're often called to find what we call root cause, which is the real deep dive into what went wrong, what changed, why did something get better, or why did something get worse. And the only way you can do that is to follow the scientific method. Change one variable at a time and test. And then based upon the results of that test, decide whether your hypothesis is wrong or right.
So, gentlemen, describe your perfect employee. They walk through the door, you look at their application or their resume, and it's almost like the heavens open up.
Well, and one of the things that we look for in an employee is to get engaged. Okay. So, and you can get engaged at all levels, whether it's safety. Safety is very, very, very important. It's number one here. So you can be engaged in safety. You can be engaged in what you're doing from a work process point of view, giving us feedback on your circumstances, what is going on with the job, what maybe isn't working for you or the job at that point in time. So that's the engaged portion that we want. And again, part of that is the learning, so that what else can we train you on? So we do internal training as well, so that there are job postings available. So if an individual comes in and wants to be engaged and then wants to learn more things, they can have a progression up through. So we have a ladder built into the organization, and we like to promote within in order to help us grow and you as an employee.
Okay, my name is Tracy Litter. I'm a validator.
And now tell us about statistics. How does that apply to your job?
Well, we have to do we have, like, most of our modes are like 48 cavity modes. We add them up, divide by the number of cavities, and you get your average. You got your average, you got your standard deviation, you have your mids, and you have your maxes.
She nailed that. She nailed that.
I can do it in my sleep.
You said you could do it in your sleep.
Yes.
You said you could do it in your sleep.
Yes.
All right, close your eyes. No, I'm just kidding. And of course, you use a computer to do this.
Yes, I
so
do.
you have to have those computer skills.
Yes, you got to know Excel, Microsoft. I work a lot in Excel. All of most of my stuff is set up in Excel.
So now there's Stephen over there in the background. He said they better pay attention in math class. What do you want to add to that? To all those kids watching.
Yes, they need to pay attention in math.
Hey everybody, this is Jeff Epps with The Great STEM Show, and we've had a great time here at Plastek. And you know, hey, I'm really enjoying the lab coat. I feel like I'm in an episode of Dexter's Laboratory, the cartoon, and I got the goggles going. But hey, Keith, Aaron, it's been a great visit here, but I wanted you to touch base on a couple of things before we close out. One is robots in the industry. People are saying the robots are coming, they're going to take our jobs, and humans won't be able to do anything. I'd like for you to address that here specifically with regard to Plastek.
Well, obviously what we're looking at is improving the quality of the products that we make, and part of that is the gain from a robot. Okay, the robot itself enhances the quality of the product. So it doesn't eliminate anyone's job. If anything, it helps us be a better supplier for our customers by making a better quality product. So all the robots that we have that are purchased and coming to this facility and or in the future will not replace anyone. If anything, it's going to be an enhancement on the product that we make so that this plant will be sustainable for even longer periods
Right.
of time.
So now, and Keith, you want to add to that?
Well, I want to say it's changing the job. Okay, the robots that we're bringing in are looking at parts at 300 a minute. That can be very laborious and difficult to do with the
Correct.
human eye. You get robots to do it. So now we're taking our employees. We're using RCC. We're using the Whitman class to teach them how to program and run the robots. So we're changing the job. We're not losing any jobs.
Mechatronics, which is also called mechatronic engineering, is a multidisciplinary branch of engineering that focuses on the engineering of both electrical and mechanical systems, and also includes a combination of robotics, electronics, computer, telecommunications, systems, control, and product engineering. The demand for engineers with experience and knowledge of computing, robotics, and engineering principles continues to grow as industries evolve. Examples of industries and jobs mechatronics engineers can work in include automation, robotics, computer simulations and modeling, gaming, engineering design, propulsion systems, control systems, and technology. Mechatronics engineers are integral in the development of new technologies. Based on ZipRecruiter, mechatronics engineers have a yearly salary of $87,705. This equates to a monthly salary of $7,309. This computes to a weekly salary of $1,687 a week. And finally, mechatronics engineers make $42 per hour.
Get a life, nerd.